Yeah, it has that effect. Oh, so I clicked 1, 1. Oh, maybe it leaves the level. Yeah. What happens if I click there? Oh, I can't. Okay. So 1, 1. Circle goes into square. Did it? Is that done? Do I have to press the arrow to move on? Yes. Circle goes into square. So the rule, I don't know if the rule, I heard the rules are not necessarily consistent from level to level, but while we're still in the same level, I'm assuming they're the same. Circle goes into square. There's 2 ways to do it. They both work. So here at the bottom, there was 2 circles. It's like oh. So it's like if you do this, hey Koopa, if you fill in only one of if you don't finish the line, you still fill in 1 circle. It's like half progress. But here it's not circles. Here it's just a space bar. So if I fill the circle to the square, oh wait, there's not an arrow here moving on, there's a star. What? So what, I could just ignore the star and the triangle? They're not relevant? Like if I connect the star to the triangle, oh, it doesn't let me. So they're just fully distractions. Hidden rule bar is final exam. Oh my god. I hate when you click, it doesn't let you unclick. Is there like an unclick button if I want to just erase? Okay, right click, okay. All right, well, whatever. We finished it, so we can move on. Circle to square, but it's different now. There's an outline around it. So if I light up the circle, I get the second dot. If I light up the square, I get the first dot. Wait, what's with... How did I make a square in the center? Oh, that's just showing that I've highlighted the square. Okay. So if I go from circle to square does nothing. Square to circle is fine. Okay, cool. Can I go to any circle? Apparently. Apparently, yes. Any circle is good. Stop. Square to circle? Okay. Oh my god, you can go through triangles. Triangles don't matter. Is that a completion? I filled in the bar. Why do I not have the star? Okay. I mean, you unsolved one of the previous ones? Oh. I see. Well, it's a good thing you pointed that out, otherwise I was gonna be very confused. Level 1, 3, okay. Oh, the first one is giving me, that's why there was a dotted line. It was giving me like a hint or whatever about how to continue. So I can go through a down triangle and it's okay. In fact, I needed to. There's 3 dots. What if I undo and I go through there? Okay. Going through the... I hate this. So... It just feels like it's so hard for me to undo lines and redo them. I feel like I'm always clicking wrong. So I have to go through the down triangle. What did we do? We started from circles? This time I also went through a down triangle and it was good. But what if I went through an up triangle? God, no, you can never go through an up triangle. What were you thinking? Down triangle, okay. Down triangle. Ah! This is a down triangle. These are down triangles. You have to go through all down triangles? Okay, it's just a maze. You start with circle. Can this one go through down triangles only? I feel like it can. That one couldn't, because it... Oh, no. Yeah, I wish it only drew the line when you were clicking. But instead you click once and the line just keeps going until you click again, which is annoying. Oh, wait, there's an up triangle. Crap. I went through an up triangle. I mean, you can't go through only down triangles here. Like, you're fully blocked in. This is a full line of up triangles. So it has to be here. Maybe I just missed one? Oh, whoops. Yeah, for some reason I drew the line going through the up triangle, but I can just go here. Hey, what if I take a little extra curve, though? Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so far so good. Oh, we're branching out. What's this thing, then? Because at first I thought, oh, it's putting a little icon next to the 1-1 to show me what kind of puzzle was there, but apparently not. Can't click on this, though. All right, 1-4. You want me to go through an up triangle? Okay, I'll go through an up triangle. Stop. I'll go through an up triangle. Go through an up triangle. Go through an up triangle. Seems easy. Go through just one up triangle? No, I will go through all of them. So it seems you get circles for going through up triangles here, right? Well, so why is it like here? That fills up 1, that fills up 2. You need to reach all 3 up triangles to get 3 circles. Whereas here, oh, this still fills up 1. Fills up 2. Okay, so all up triangles count as 1 circle. Beat Hades on EM4. I don't know what EM4 is, but I'm assuming it's like Ascension 4. So we want up triangles. So there's up triangle. Oh, wait, do we have to go through? We can't go through all up triangles. Because the only way to get them all is to go here and then we're finished. Unless the rule was that you can go through down triangles too. Maybe down triangles just don't count here. Or maybe the rule is you just need, no, you need all up triangles. So maybe down triangles just don't hurt you in this rule set. Down triangles don't hurt. They're a Softel now. You start at a circle, right? And you have to end at a square. Can you go through more than one circle? Yes, you can. So basically there's rules of things you have to do, and then sometimes there's bonus things that just don't matter. I guess you have to figure out what those are. So 1-5, start at circle, go to square. I have filled in 4 circles by doing that. That's a lot. Okay. Circle to square. Not good enough. Only 3 circles this time. Going through a triangle makes it worse. Going through a star is good, though. So go through stars, don't go through triangles. Sure. Go through stars, don't go through triangles. Does it matter if I get all the stars? I do. I need all the stars. I figured it was because I saw how I could make that line. All the stars. I can do that. Don't go through triangles. End on a square, but go through a bonus square is fine. We start at a circle. We can go through any number of other squares and I think any number of other circles. No, there's only ever been 1 circle. We can go through any other number of squares. I do not know if we can go through another circle. I'm gonna say maybe not, and the whole point is that there's just like 1 good starting point. Triangles are bad. They're just walls. We have to go through this circle, so whether it's the starting point or not, we have to go through it. So I would start there. This is kind of an issue. Okay, wait. So there's 4 stars to go through, but the issue is that like if you go here through this one, then you're always in. Okay, wait. Is there? Like as soon as you get this star, you're forced to pass through here. Oh, Oh, there we go. If you can go through multiple circles, then you have to do this. Yeah, okay. Cool. I thought that was going to be harder, and then it wasn't. What's up with this thing? I'm trying to draw a line through it. It doesn't do anything. Click. Maybe it'll unlock when I finish all of... Oh, you know what? This is probably just the, This is probably just the, like, an icon showing, like, World 1 is the world with circles and squares, and then World 2 is the one with triangles. I don't know. 1-6. Pointy star to pointy star. Love it. Pointy star to pointy star? No. Pointy star go through circle, triangle, and square? No. Pointy star leave the square? Stop. No. Erase everything. Why can't it... See, I want to right click again to erase everything and it doesn't let me. Okay. So, pointy star... I've so far understood. So we want pointy star to pointy star, and we don't want to go through circle. We don't know if we have to go through both square and triangle. It might be that we only have to go through triangle, and there just happened to be a square in the way. Oh God, what's the rule? Pointy star to pointy star, don't touch circle. And so we theorized we might need triangle but not square, or maybe we need both. So if we do triangle without square, nothing. The only way to get the second triangle is to go through either the circle, which is bad, or the square. So erase everything by right-clicking again, but only if you right-click. Oh, that's probably it. I was right-clicking not on the board. So like if I go here and I right-click elsewhere, it doesn't go away. But if I right-click here, it resets. Thank you. Okay. That'll make it easier. So if I go like that, it's good. What if I go the other way? Still good. So you go star to star, hitting every triangle. We still don't know if we need square. We might not need square. Circles are bad. We want every triangle. We do want squares. Maybe we want one square, but we don't need all squares, because I don't think we can get both squares and also all triangles. Nope. We need both squares and both triangles. That's not possible. That's not possible. Nah, as soon as you go here, you... Okay, I think we've reached our first tough level. So, could it be that you need, like... What if I just do one square and one triangle? I still got 3 dots. I don't know if the number of... Hello? I was wrong. Okay, I had it the opposite. I thought you needed triangles and the squares just happened to be in the way, but it was actually that you need square and you don't need triangle. Okay. Okay, I was basically on the track, but for some reason I had it the other way around, because I was like, oh, you have to go through the triangle. Like, I basically, yeah, because I figured it was going to be the other way, because I was like, oh, the triangle's in the middle, so everyone will think that's the one you need, and it's like, well, you just happen to go through a square, and it was the same thing here. So wait, does that mean you can... Oh, no, you can't. It's still... Basically, I had the concept, I just had it reversed, because you cannot get this square unless you do both triangles. So it's... Yeah, it fools you. Triangles are optional, circles are bad, square is good. Excuse me? Circles are bad. Excuse me? Can I end on something that is not a star? Excuse me? There aren't that many options here. What did I just click? I didn't do that on purpose. I'm not gonna move on until I understand. So the answer is okay, I get it now. You have to start at a star and end at a star while collecting all the squares. Cool. I get it. I get it. Both are correct, yeah. Start at a star. Wait, oh my god. This is like one of those plot twists, like in a game where then you can go back and you're like, wait, I could have done this all. Start at this star, end at this star. Collect all the squares. Okay, that's brilliant. Brilliant. You couldn't do it here, though. This one you have to do that way, and this one you have to go through the square. Okay. And of course, it's not like you can ever loop back around into the same square. It only works if you literally don't ever leave. Yeah, I'm getting it now. It's definitely Witness-like, but since they are resetting the rules every level, they might have even more ways that they can do that. Okay. Move on. 1617 is up here. Okay. So in the first one, it always gives you this outline. So you want me to go from square to square. You don't want me to touch circles, but what if I go from, what if I start from a circle? Okay, whatever. Let's just not. Square to square, thanks. Square to square, don't touch circles. What if I do touch a circle? It's bad. Any square is good. I do have to go to a different square than the one I started in. Square to square, don't touch circles. Square to square, don't touch circles. All squares, but don't touch circles. This is too easy. Square to square, don't touch circles. How? Okay. So wait. Reset. That gives me nothing. If I go through a circle, I just get nothing. If I go from square to square, I at least get something. Don't. So there must be a way to go through circles. Oh, the second one lit up. So, okay, the second one lights up. So it does count that as a valid thing now, but it didn't elsewhere? Hold on. Okay, you can always end on the same one you started. That's not going to help me, though. That's worthless. Hello? I can do just circle. Circle to square is bad. Circle to circle is bad, but I could do just circle if I wanted. And it gives me 1 point. Can I draw multiple lines at a time? No. Huh. Oh. Okay, multiple options. You can just do circle to circle instead if you want. Yes, I see. I see. You couldn't have done that on the first one, though. Oh, wait, I never solved this one. Oh, you can just keep going ahead even if you don't solve? I didn't realize that. All right, circle to circle. If you go circle to circle, you need all circles, though, I'm assuming. Let's test that. Like, if you're doing square to square, you need all squares. But if you're going circle to circle, yes, you still need all circles. So you need either all circles or all squares. Right, that makes sense now. So all circles or all squares. And yet, And yet, I do not think I can do all squares without touching a circle, and I do not think I can do all circles without touching a square. There's no way, right? Oh no, there is. You can just do it like that. Never mind, I was overcomplicating it. I was like, oh my god, how do you, but if you go in here, how do you get out? Like, no, it's easy actually. All right, 1 7, 1 8. Circle to square. Thanks. Square to circle? No. Circle to circle, square to square. Circle to square, easy. Maybe it's going to be a length one. Maybe it's going to be like you have to go circle the square, but you cannot take more than 3 spots. So like if I go all the way around, no, it works. If I go here, doesn't work. It's the opposite. You need to go at least, you need at least 1 square between them. Circle to square, circle to square, square to square, circle to circle. Square to square does light up the middle one though, and circle to circle lights up the first. So circle, square, square, circle. Hate it. We did not satisfy dot number 2, which was satisfied by the squares touching. What if I go this way? This way. Circle to square is definitely good. Can I do more than 1 line? I can never do more than 1 line. Circle to square. I guess you don't ever have to land in a square. You can end anywhere you want. Huh. I don't feel like I have much to go on here. Circle goes to square, circle goes to square with at least 1 space in between. The rule might not be that there's 1 space in between. The rule could be, no, it does have to be that. I was gonna say the rule could be that you have to curve at some point, but you didn't in the first one. You fill up 2. Here's the thing, it looks like if you end on a square, you get the second dot, whether you started from a circle or not. But you lose it if you do not end on a square. So if I do this, I get the second dot, but if I do this, I get none of them. Which means to get dot number 2, you must end on a square. Like if I go through both squares here, see, I don't get dot number 2. So to get number 2, no, this doesn't make sense. To get number 2, you have to end on a square. To get number 2, you have to end on a square. To get number 3, you have to have gone through everything, maybe? And to get number 1, do you have to end on a circle? To get number 1, you have to have gone through both circles. You just have to end on a square. Oh, have I ever done this? Yes, I have. Okay, wait. If you go through... You have to end on a square. I'm pretty sure you have to end on a square. Ending on a square gives you the second dot. I've just left out 1 square here. What if I leave out 1 circle? Leaving out a circle means you don't... So as long as you do 2 circles, you get the first dot. 2 circles gets you the first dot. Ending on a square... See, here's the thing. If you go through 2 squares, but you don't end on 1, you don't get the dot. So that's why I think you have to end on a square. But with the circles, you do not have to end on the circle to get the circle dot. So I need to end on a square while getting both circles. Do you need to start on a square to get the second dot, or just ending on one is good? Just ending on it is good. So if I just get both circles and end on a square, but that's bad. But this was not good either. Wait, so the third dot doesn't activate if I go circle, square, circle, square. What if I go square, circle, square, circle? Yeah, freaking nothing. Yeah, that was Bear who requested this music. Circle, square, circle, square. How did I get the third circle then at some point? Because I got it. The third circle requires that you go through every tile. Maybe. So I want to end on a square while going through everything, but I want to hit every tile? No, that's not... Wait, why did I not get this one? Getting all four shapes doesn't give you the third dot. Hitting every tile does, maybe. Oh, and that's the rule on this one. The rule was not you must go through at least one other space. The rule for third dot was you must hit every tile. Let me think. Do I want ideas? Yeah, we can take... Yeah, we can take ideas, Ligorv. Go ahead. I'll hop into a game room if people want to talk as well. I'll hop into the one with more room. I'll hop into multiplayer game room. I don't mind if people want to join. Alternate circle square. I feel like we did though. Like, what exactly do you... Alternating? Okay, you have to end on a square, but... Also filling... Oh, right! I hadn't done that. You're right. Okay, no, it's that easy. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah. No, that makes sense. That was a really obvious solution. I was basically already there. It's just I hadn't realized that I'd never done that. Because the only times I filled in every square was when I was making, like, a zigzag. Cool, cool. So the rule is get every circle... Get every square while ending on a square, right? No. Ending on a square is completely... All you need to do is end on a square. You don't need every square. You just need to end on one, and you get dot number 2. To get the first dot, you need to go through all the circles. Yeah, well, I meant more like if people want to help solve together. If you already know the answers... Please remain in your seat. Great. So it's end on a square, touch all circles, hit every tile. Easy. End on a square, get all circles, touch every tile. Oh, no, that doesn't do it. Yeah, I mean, if even I can do it. Did I unsolve it again? Where? Oh, crap. Which one was this? Is this the one that we were stuck on? So the answer was there. So get all circles, end in a square, touch every line. End in a square. I just missed the first one. Isn't the first one just the thing for circles? No. What? Okay, oops, I was going too fast. I did something wrong then. What did we... Because look, if we get both circles... Maybe it's just start in a circle. Maybe that was it. But we did start in a circle. Like, okay, start in a circle. You need to end in a square. As long as we touch both circles, we got the first dot. If we only touch one circle... Oh, yeah, we still get the first dot even if we only touch one circle. So it might just be start in a circle, end in a square. Touch all things. Oh, I didn't start in a circle. You know what? That would explain it. I started in the middle of nowhere. I don't know why I did that. How do you start in a circle but still get both corners? Do you do this? No. Start in a circle. Strong general solving tip after 1-8. No, I don't think we need any hints from people who've played the game unless I get stuck somewhere. I feel the point is to figure it out on your own, right? So start at a circle, end on a square. Oh, there we go. Easy. Start on a circle, end on a square, and hit every tile. I know the rules. This is just a straight old-fashioned puzzle. The rules are known. I just have to do it. Probably isn't hard. No. Oh, there we go. Easy. Alternation not required? No. Was that a thing that we were doing until now? No, we didn't alternate here. I'm sure that'll be a rule at some point. That's one of the ones that I've been thinking of in my head. Or I've also been thinking, like, you know, for every circle that you go through, it allows you to go through a square or other stuff like that, which could come up at some point. Is there going to be a level here? I wonder. 1-9. Start at circle, end in square. Start at circle, end in circle. Still gets you 2 of them. Start in square, end in square gets you 2 of them. So as long as you end somewhere, you get the 3rd one. But to get the first one, you have to go through a circle. Oh, you can go the other way as well. Okay. Good to know. Circle to square. Circle to square. Square to circle. All right. Square to circle. Cool. Circle to square only gets me the last one. Circle to circle gets me the first one. So when I end in a circle, I get that last dot. When I end in a square, I get the last dot as well. So all I need is to end somewhere. Great rule. Just end somewhere. End anywhere. You can end anywhere you like. Cool. If I get both squares, I get the second one. If I get both circles, I get the first one. And so let's see. So I can end here, but I can also end here. I can end... Okay, so this is not super hard yet. Yeah, I'm testing the first one. I'm testing every possible combination every time at this point. So the key is going to be realizing that you can end anywhere, probably. Circle, circle, square, square. You don't like that. Why don't you like that? Is the rule that, like, you can't end on a square if you've already passed through? Like, what if I go circle, square, circle, square? Now it's good. So now maybe you have to alternate. Circle, square, circle, square was good. What about square, circle, square, circle? Also good. Oh. Okay. You cannot end... So the final dot is not just about ending, it's also about alternation, maybe? Circle, square, circle, square. As long as you've alternated, you get the 3rd one. What if you don't alternate because you go through nothing? You still get it. You still get it. But if you go through... Okay, going through a single circle also lets you end. It's just if you do 2 in a row... If you ever do 2 in a row, you don't get the 3rd dot anymore, is my current working theory. So... We haven't filled in every tile this time, right? Good. Not doing that again. Circle, square... Square, square? Doesn't like it. Circle, square, square, circle? Nope. You did 2 in a row. Never do 2 in a row. Circle, square, circle, square. We're good. We can even end in the corner for fun. Oh, this seems easy. Circle, square, circle, square, circle, square. The fact that you can end anywhere didn't come up as a required thing, which is interesting. Wait, I don't have the did I undo something at some point? Oh, did you? Oh, I didn't alternate here. Okay, great. Done. 110. Circle to square, square to circle to circle. All right. Yeah, the gore. What's the word? Prescient? Is it pronounced prescient? All right, circle to square. Circle to square. Circle to square. Square to circle to anywhere, square to anywhere, circle to square. Circle to square, hate it. Circle to this square. Circle to this square, bad. Circle to this square, good. Bad. Even Calumet doesn't know this one. Here it's okay, because I was like, maybe you have to enter a square from the bottom. Okay, circle to square. Fantastic. Solved. Move on. No, let's circle to this square. Bad. Bad, bad, bad. Circle to this square is bad. Circle to this square also only gets half. This gets the second half. Yeah, there's no understanding here. Moving up into a square is not good. Or no, it is good. Moving up into a square is good, but we didn't do that here, so... Moving down into a square... We fulfill dot 2 by moving up into the square. We fulfill dot 1 by moving down into a square. We started from a circle either way. Square to circle does nothing. Square to square does nothing. Circle to circle. Circle to circle is okay, but only if you go down. I don't know. Going down is good. Circle must go down. Or to its same height. Circles go down, that's for sure. And squares go up. A square... Wait, squares go up, but it's only if it connects to another square. The circle also goes up, though. This circle goes down. So if you end on a square, it only works if you went up. And if you end on a circle... I was going to say it only works if you go down, but apparently not. Doesn't matter if you enter it from the right or from the bottom. It's fine either way. That's good. That's good. That's good. Even that's good. I do not understand, though I'm on a track. I just... They're on the same line at least. No, but the bottom ones are bad. If you... Let's give me another puzzle. Great, moving on. No. The bottom row is still bad. So if you go circle to circle, you fill in the first dot. And you still fill in the first dot. If you go square up to a square, you fill in the first dot. But square down is bad and circle up is bad. Same row is good. I am going to have trouble on this one. But this is not the one we need to be doing right now. We need to go and like actually solve the other ones for real. We need to go back to our play box. We're not getting this one unless we fully understand the rule, so... I mean, we could maybe get lucky if I just keep doing this. What's the final one going to be? Of course, it's the same as the last times. Yeah, okay. Nothing really changed in these. Like, circle to square going down gives you the first dot. Circle to square going down gives you the first dot. No, I don't know why that worked. I just had a thing in my mind that was like, what if I do? Well, I'm glad I got it before Bijim just said it in the chat. Cause yeah, you got it at the same time as me there. No, you're allowed to theorize. I mean, you didn't know you gave the answer. Puzzle is more disrespectful than the June versus Scout match. So if you start in the top left, you get it. Yeah, okay. Clever. I mean, good job on both of you for getting it, and you got it before I did. I didn't know I was getting it as I got it. I guess I sort of knew. The subconscious part of my brain knew, because it's not like I had a moment in my head where I thought, wait a minute, is it this? I just, like, without thinking, my finger just moved over. I was like, I just, for whatever reason, want to click back to this one and try drawing a thing that just doesn't go through anything. And it was like, oh yeah. Yeah. Nah, I'm okay with real guesses. Like, if you do not know the answer and you're guessing and you get the answer right, then you just guess that in the chat. That's fine. You don't have to send them through anyone else. In this case, I got it at the same time. 1 question mark. Okay. Ooh, we're in the dark world now. This is going to be a hard one, isn't it? Because you could have moved on to level 2 at any point. So this is like you've completed everything in level 1. You're the expert at level 1 now. Start at a circle, end in a square. Woohoo! Let's experiment. Start in a circle, end in a square. Gotta go through a star. You must go through at least 1 star, but it does not matter which. Going through a triangle is absolutely horrible and you should never do it. But yeah, going through a star gets you the 3rd dot. Going through a star gets you the 3rd dot. You can do anything else you want as long as you go through the star. Going through a star and ending... So if you start in a circle... Starting in a circle gets you... Wow. 2 dots. Yeah, what does 2 stars do? We did not get the 3rd dot. The 3rd dot requires only 1 star. What if getting a star lets you eat a triangle, which subtracts your star, and then you get the star back? No, it's too complicated. Maybe in level 5. So I just want to figure out some other dots, though. So yeah, could be. Exactly. The 1st and 4th dots happen basically automatically. What if I don't start in a circle? If I don't start in a circle, I don't get that dot. Starting in the circle gets it, and anything else does not get it. Ending in a square... Ending in a square gets you dot number 2. So, like, this gets you dots 1 and 2. Dot 4, we do not know... Oh, dot 4 is if you go through a triangle, you lose it. This seems pretty straightforward so far. Start in a circle, end in a square, get 1 star, do not pass triangle. Okay. Start in a circle, get only 1 star, do not pass triangle. Get an odd number of stars. Nope, only 1. Okay. Time to do my triangle math. No, it wasn't odd stars. Odd stars doesn't work. Does odd stars work if you get a triangle to subtract the stars? Like I get 3 stars, 2 triangles. They did not cancel each other out. Okay. Now you just want 1 star only. 3 stars is bad. You can't get 3 stars. Can't go through a triangle. What if going through a certain number of triangles lets you, yeah, misleading puzzle. One star, 1 triangle. The moment you go through a triangle, you lose that last thing. What could possibly, I mean, so we can break these things down usually. There's 2 options here. Either A, there is a way to go through triangles, or B, there is a way to get more than 1 star. If it's most likely, because if you, yep. Oh my god. Oh, clever, clever. Go through the star, right? If you don't go through the star, yeah. So I'm guessing the question mark levels are ones that let you, that have more like experimental rules. If the left arrow isn't lit, you skipped a puzzle. Did I? Yeah, the star's not there. Skip this one. Silly me, I skipped it. You can go off the whole time. Wow. Achievement unlocked. Cool. You couldn't do that on any of the others, could you? No, of course not. Nice. Okay. It was always allowed, of course, in any puzzle. No, but it was definitely allowed at starting from the first one here. Yeah, chapter 1 clear. We can do one more chapter. Let me take a break. My water is empty. And then we'll do number 2. Oh, we haven't had music for a while. I did not even notice. I've been so focused that I did not notice we don't have music. Let's just go back to royalty free. Okay, let's do one more world, I guess. I could stop, it is kind of late. I'll do one more world though, this is fun. Circle to square. Hello. Circle to circle. Starting in a circle is good. Start in a circle, end in a square. That's pretty basic. Don't start in a square and end in a circle, you get nothing for that. Ending in a square gives you 1. You can go through more than one circle if you would like. Cool, cool, cool. I'm actually gonna stop this royalty-free music because it's just gonna keep spamming messages in chat. I'll just go back to the start of Baba Is You. Not that Bear is here anymore, but it just, it's fitting. Start in a circle, end in a square. Come on. Start in a circle. Wait, starting in a circle didn't get me the, Starting in a circle gets me a thing here, but it doesn't give me an... Oh, it does. Starting in a circle is fine, even if you end nowhere. But starting in a circle is not fine here. That's strange. Why would that change? Going through all the squares doesn't even help. Starting in a square is good. Starting in a square gets me the first dot here. But it gets me the second dot here. Welcome to World 2. The rules no longer apply. You thought you knew dots, but you had dots all wrong. Those were World 1 dots. Dots are totally different here. Okay, starting in a square gets you nothing. The square is doing what the circle does here. Could it be that the rule does not apply to squares or circles, but it applies to what's in the shape that is in the middle column and the shape that is not in the middle column? So starting from a side column shape gives you a dot. Starting and ending in the middle column shape gives you a dot, but starting in it and leaving does not. Okay. So it's about the column. It's about which shape is in which column. You want to start at a left column and end in a middle column. Maybe a little bit more complicated than that. Start in the left column, end in the middle column. What? Okay, level 2 is starting off hardcore. Ending in a circle is good. Maybe. You have to start in a square, though, to get it. Maybe starting in a triangle is what's actually giving me the thing. Yeah, starting in a triangle and... What? Starting in a triangle gives me the thing here. Ending in a square gives me the thing. Doesn't matter what else you do. Start in a triangle, end in a square. Start from the bottom row, end in the top row. The shape in the top row. Any square to any the circle is good. Top row to second row. Top row to bottom row is good. Top row to bottom row is good. Top row to bottom row is very bad. You did these? I mean, didn't you say you only played the game for like 5 minutes? A 1-line shape goes to a 4-line shape. A 4-line shape goes to a 1-line shape. It is 2-1. You could have like immediately gotten there pretty quickly, and instead of continuing World 1. But I do not understand. The thing I understand is that it doesn't really matter which shape is which. It's something about the row that they're in, maybe. Oh. Damn it. What the fuck is this? Screw you. Screw you. I could be wrong about the rows and columns. I mean, the fact that it's, as long as you start, column doesn't even matter. Starting in the, is it the thing that has the most angular angle in it, which becomes triangle by default? Start with the tightest angle and then end at like the squarest angle? That doesn't make any sense. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter which things you go through. That's for sure. You can go through anything in these and it just doesn't care as long as you started and ended in the right spot. Ending in the right thing gives you second dot. No matter where you started, and starting in the right thing gives you the first dot. So we know that. You can go through an extra thing, it's fine. Go through any number of extra things, we do not care as long as you start in the right shape and end in the right shape. But how do you determine which shape is the right shape to start in? And which shape is the right one to end in? We can trial and error. Start circle. It's not start circle. Start square. Cool, we got it. But let's try to actually get it. The game is not won by beating the level. The game is won when you understand. Yeah, any square to this thing works, of course. I knew that. Not surprised at all. But why? Oh, is it just about the thing that... Oh, yeah, you end on the one with the least, you start on the one with the most. I was overthinking it, okay. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares, 4 circles, 2 triangles, 3 stars, yeah, okay. It was easier than I thought. I'm probably thinking ahead with so many of my things, like, oh, it's based on which row and which column, or maybe if you get this shape, it lets you take another, but then you subtract and then you whatever. And like, I'm thinking way too far ahead. It's gonna be like World 5 stuff. Yeah, this makes sense. Columns and rows will be a thing at some point. I mean, it was in World 1, top row. Cool. 2-2. Start in a circle, end in a circle. Not if you go through a square, pal. Any circle is good. Starting in a circle gives you the second one. Ending in a circle also gives you the second one. Going through a circle at all. No, not if you go through a square. If you've gone through a square, you cannot get that second dot. Oh, okay. The second dot is literally just for existing. Ooh, okay, cool. The second dot is for existing. You have that second dot automatically, but you lose it if you go through a square. Just like the spy party mission, don't get photographed. You have it at the start, and then if you get caught in the photographer's vision, then you lose it. What? That's not a mission? It should be a mission, though. So just don't go through a square to get your second thing, and to get the first one... To get the first one, you must go through 2 circles. You don't even have to start at them or end at them. You just have to go through 2 circles or all circles. We do not know which. Or an even number of circles. But it has now changed. Triangle is bad now. Oh yeah, no, it's a great mission suggestion. It's been going around. People have been discussing it for years. It's a really cool mission idea. The only issue is how it plays into like rushes, because if you have it ticked off until the photographer gets you, then you can just do a rush really quickly. So it could be like, oh, you only get that like after 2 minutes, but that's awkward, right? So photographer has to take at least 1 picture. That could be another way, yeah. That could be another way. That still lets you do a rush, though. He'll probably take one in the first 30 seconds. But it's a really good idea, so any way to implement it would be great. Yeah, get the ST to leave before the camera person. Exactly, it's great. So... rush meta is fine, yeah. Could be. We like rushes. So this is basically the same thing. Oh yeah, it's a really, really good idea. Basically, if you go through the triangle, you lose your second dot, and otherwise you just need to get both stars. I would say it doesn't matter if you start in them or not, but that's the only way to do it, so. True. If rushes became more common because of the camera thing, maybe snipers would, yeah. Ooh, triangulate signal. That would be pretty cool, actually, like a certain spot on the venue that you have to stand. Like, you have to keep figuring out how to get closer to it. That's a cool idea as well. So, is it angles now? The thing with the most angles is the... No. Huh. Darn it. The thing with the most basically these are the same, it's just the shapes are different. Hit both circles, don't touch the square. Hit both stars, don't touch the triangle. But why is triangle the same as square and star the same as circle? It could just be the thing that there's 2 of, touch both. Yep, we're okay. So the thing that there's 2 of, let's touch both, and let's not touch the thing that there's 1 of. Nope, that's not it this time. You actually can touch neither square or triangle this time. And you need all of the circles. It does not matter where you land. So you want to get all of one shape while avoiding the others. It is still the shape with the most as of now, but it's probably going to get more complicated than that because there is no shape with the most now. So you want to get all of a certain shape while avoiding the other. No. Do you want to get... These have angles. Avoid the shapes with angles. This has 3 angles, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 angles in this, 3 angles in this. Or maybe it's not angles, it's the lines. 3 lines in this shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. An even number of lines in this one, but an odd number in this one. An odd number in this one, but an even in this one. I don't think that's gonna be it. This has an this has even number of lines, odd number. It's not that. It might be that at some point, but let's just stick with basics. There's a certain shape that you need to touch all of while avoiding certain other shapes. What do you want to avoid here? The second dot means you didn't avoid the bad shape. Circle is the bad shape. Do you want everything except the circle? Yes, okay. Does it matter what order you do it in? Does it matter if you end in it? No, of course not. There are certain shapes that you want to get all of, and there's certain shapes you want to avoid. But I don't know yet what makes each one the thing. Don't touch triangle, don't touch circle. Square is good though. Get all the squares, boom. Now it is time to put to the test everything I've learned. You get an F. Please see me after class. It doesn't look like you really absorbed the lessons. Oh yeah, and I can't test my dots, so I have to prove that I learned it. Obviously, there's one shape that you want to get. There's some shapes that you want to get all of and some that you want to avoid. So it could be 2 shapes that you want to get all of, though. So could it just be that one is not like the rest? These have angles, this doesn't. These don't have angles. These do. But there's no circle here, and the rule still applies. Oh, this game is going to get hard. This is already, like, a lot harder than World 1. It's probably still something simple, though. In each grid, there are some shapes you want to get all of and some you want to avoid. You might have to avoid more than one shape. You might have to get more than one shape. Let's work through some ideas. The ones that you had to connect were not all touching here. They were not all touching here. They were all touching here, though. The shape that there's an odd number of? No, because then you would want triangles. Something makes circles different from squares and triangles here. Something has to designate that these are the shapes you want, but I don't know what it is. Okay, yeah, I think I'm getting tired now. I don't know if I can solve this one, but let's make this our last one. Let's try to solve it, and if I have to give up for the night, I'll give up for the night and start on it next time. I don't know. I feel like my brain finally just hit a brick. Like, I don't know. I don't think I can do it. Didn't matter the order, right? Yeah. To sneeze. I mean, because it's all the combinations. It's like there's only one shape you need and 2 to ignore. There's 2 that you need and 1 to ignore. These two make sense. These are kind of just the same. But something within... I mean, the shape that you need all of never has just one. It has 2 here compared to 1 to avoid. This is 3 compared to 3 to avoid. That doesn't make any sense. This has 2 and 2 that you need. This has just 3 that you need. 3 yes, 3 bad. 4 yes, 1 bad. The one that you avoid is in the middle. It's in the bottom row. It's in the middle column. It's the 2 bottom rows. It's just the middle. I mean, that doesn't help me at all. I don't have a clue. Messing around won't do anything for me because I know the rule. I just don't know how to know what shapes it applies to. I'm pretty sure I'm not missing anything in the rule. Doesn't matter if you start on it, end in it. Yeah, you just need to get all the good shapes and avoid the bad shape. In this, there can be more than one bad shape. What makes a shape good and what makes a shape bad is the question. I wish there had been a puzzle where you just had to start and end like on the same shape so I could know that the bad shape, the good shape could just have one of themselves, but they never have. Here there's 3 good shapes and then the bad ones are 2 and 1. Here there's 3 and the bad ones are 2 and 1. Here there's 2, the bad ones are 1. There's 1 less of the bad one than the good one. But then there's also 1 left. This is the only one where there's multiple good shapes. How do you know that there's multiple? How could you know that? Is there any commonality here? Circles are good when squares are around. Stars are good when a triangle is around. Circles are good when squares and triangles. So circles are good again there, but then they're bad, and then they're bad again. I feel like the good news is any idea I think of, even if it's wrong, could end up being correct in a future puzzle. So like, circles can fit inside squares. The triangle can fit inside a star because it's one of its points. I don't know if I like this. The good shape can fit in the bad shape. The bad, no, that doesn't work then. Okay, it's not about that. 3 angles, 3 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 acute angles and 5, what's the word? Obtuse angles? No, it's not the number of angles. Circle starts with a C. Is it the shape that starts first in the alphabet? Circle starts with a C, square starts with an S. So C starts first. Star starts with an S, QRST. Star's first letter is before triangle's first letter. Circle starts with a C, which comes before triangle and square. Nope, not that. That could be a good one for the future though. Triangle and square are both good. How are they both good? I don't want hints because I'll make it my goal to beat another puzzle game without hints. It's okay if people who don't know guess, but no hints otherwise. There's always more of the good shape than the bad shape. There's always more of the good shape than the bad shape. There's one more of the good shape than the bad shape. There's one more of the good shape than the bad shape. There's one... Okay. If a shape exists on the board that has one more of it than you have, then you're not the good shape. You're a 1? Well, there's 2 of something else, so you're bad. You're a 1? Sorry, there's 2 of something else, you're bad. You're the 2? Well, there's 3 of something else, so you're bad. And if you're the 1, there's +1 of you in the squares. So that's still bad. If you're a circle, you're bad because there's one more triangle than you and one more square than you, but triangle and square are then both good. I have discovered a rule that makes sense for all of them. Let us see if I can apply it. Now, I feel like there's still somewhat of a chance that that was not it, and I just got lucky, but that was it, I think. Okay. First try, well, because I knew the rule, or well, I had a good theory on the rule. It made sense. It worked for all of the previous ones. So, okay. No, that's pretty clever. So it was the fact that the good shape always had the most was basically it, and the only case where it didn't have the most, it was tied. So that's, yeah, relatively intuitive. As soon as I started thinking on that track, it fell into place. Okay, I'll do one more then. Twins are the good shape. Exactly. You could do that on any venue with statues. What's going on down here? It's not like I can even go there. I guess it's just letting me know in advance. This is what World 3 is going to be. So I was going to say do all levels in a world copy the same pattern, but they don't. They use similar things though. So World 2 is always going to be about figuring out why each shape is the good shape and why each shape is the bad shape. Yeah, I'll do one more. I'll do one more, but if I get tired and lost again, maybe I'll stop. Circle the square is good. Circle the circle is bad. Starting in a circle. Starting in a circle is good for you. Ending in a circle is good for you. What's going on here? Ending in a circle as your only shape is good, but if you go through 2 circles, don't you dare end in one. One circle gives you the first dot. A square also gives you the first dot. You get a dot for starting in a you just get a dot. You get a dot no matter where you start. Touching 2 circles removes your dot. Okay, got the answer. Cool. Touching 2 circles removes your first dot. Or maybe touching 2 of the same shape removes your first dot. Touching 2 of the same shape removes your dot. How do you get the second dot? You get the second dot if you have one of each shape. You get the second dot for having one of each shape, and you lose the first dot for touching a second one of a certain shape. Because it doesn't matter how you do circle square, as long as you have them, you're good. So, okay, let's move on with that assumption. So I want to touch each shape once. I don't ever want to touch a second copy of a shape. because then I lose my first dot. Okay, I like this rule. Maybe I've just solved it. Maybe this is an easy one. Touch one of each shape, never touch a second one of that shape. It all works. It's all easy. Touch one of each shape, never touch a second one of that shape. So I need this triangle. I need the triangle and I need the circle. I don't want both stars, so I probably want this one. Oh yeah, I can just leave out this whole row here. Can I just do this? Oh, I didn't get the thing. Oops. Okay, I was like, why did that not work? Okay, cool. Easy, easy level. Moving on. I mean, that was really easy compared to the last two. But you never know. Sometimes it's random. If my brain just didn't quite latch onto that, maybe I could have gotten stuck on it. Circle. Starting in a circle is lovely. Starting in a circle gets you a dot. Ending in a square gets you a dot. Passing all the triangles gets you a dot. But only if you start or end somewhere. Otherwise, you don't get any credit for the triangles. Probably something else up with the triangles, but we'll see. Starting in a square was bad, right? Yeah, start in circle, end in square. Get all triangles. Do not get all the triangles. Get some of the triangles. Just get 2 triangles only. Any 2 will do. Start in a circle, end in a square, get 2 triangles. Or just 1 if you feel like it. Start in a circle, end in a square, get 2 other shapes exactly. It doesn't matter which ones. Do not get 3 other shapes. Get only 2. Those 2, not those 3, not those 6. Just get any other 2 shapes. Easy, easy, easy. Start in a circle, end in a square, get 2 other shapes. So easy. How could anyone have trouble with this? Start in a circle, end in a square, get 2 other shapes. Bonk. Start in a circle, end in a square, get 2 other shapes. Oh my god, it's easy. So easy. So easy. It's like I've played The Witness before. Starting in a square is good for you, but not if you stop in the middle of nowhere. Oh, maybe ending in a square is what was good. No? If you start in a square but end elsewhere, it's bad. If you start elsewhere and end in a square, it's bad. So once you leave your square, you have to keep going through the circles. I can't glean much from this first room. I have to keep going. So it's start in a square, end in a square. Love it. Go through the circles. No, you lose your thing. Go through just 1 circle. But I went through 2 circles here. Oh, we're at a hard one again. I see, I see. You're fine if you don't go through circles, but as soon as you go through a circle, you're bad. Getting a circle means dipping into the bottom row. What if I dip into the bottom row without getting a circle? Never dip rows. Just stay in the same row. Stay in your lane. This has nothing to do with anything that I just did. I need to look at the individual dots, actually. Hold on. Starting in a square is fine if you end in that square, but somehow you can lose it. Starting in a square and ending in a square is okay, but as soon as you leave your square, you can't get it anymore, which is I don't know what that means. Leaving your square puts you in danger, which you can only recuperate by reaching another square. What? No. Starting in a circle, going through both circles. Okay. Starting in any shape and ending in that same shape is okay, actually. But as soon as you leave, you have to commit to something. Exactly. Of course, that's exactly. Leaving your pad is bad. Now, if you want to be squares here, you're fine. You start on a square, end on a square, you're good. To get the second dot, you seem to need to complete a line from one shape to another of the same shape without ever going through another shape. Is that the first dot as well? Go from one shape to another shape without passing another shape? So as soon as I pass, like here, as soon as I pass a circle, I lose my thing. I lose first dot. No. As long as I start in one shape and end in the same kind of shape, I get the first dot. It doesn't even matter if I've gone through multiple squares. Start in a shape, end in the same shape, you get the dot. But it only gives you the second dot if I do the shape with the most number of angles. I'm waiting for my angle puzzle. It's gonna come at some point. Only the shape with the highest number of... You know what? It might not work here. Can't end in the middle of nowhere. That's never good. I mean, this doesn't even relate to the previous two. How could I possibly... Bottom row, top row, column? Make a U, make an N, make a... Go through everything? Maybe you understand. Hello? That works and that works. That doesn't work. Is the rule that you change rows? No, because you didn't change rows here. The hell? I do not understand. I do not understand at all. What? No, no. There's good triangles and bad triangles again. These are AMBA triangles. They're good. These are... I don't know what these are. These are like the railings on the balcony. Little spiky points on a railing or something. We want to avoid those. So anytime you start from one shape and go to the same shape, you get the first dot. So that's good. But to get the second dot, here it only works if you do squares. Here it only works if you do squares. It works if you do circles as well, but only if you bump? But not if you bump too much. What? What? Do a little bump. Do a whole bump. Do a big bump. But only bump once. Don't bump 0 times though. You can do no bumps here. I would test bumps, but I can't go outside the board. This doesn't need bumps, because this is an even number of lines, and with your line you make an odd number, 5. Whereas this you've just made an even number of lines. But if I do this, I've made 1 line, 2, 3, 4. I have made an even number of lines. Oh, but this makes an odd number of lines. Okay, it's not. At some point, it's going to be the number of lines and angles in the shape. But right now, what if I bump my squares? What if I bump my square like that, though? Bump. So, like, 1 bump is good. 2 bump is bad. More than 1 bump is just really not good. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Odd number of lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many angles did it? No, whatever. This is crazy. This one's crazy. Bump is good. Bump is bad. What if I get really wild? Super wild here. Still bad. No bumps in a square. Circle bumps once. Doesn't matter how big the bump is, it is okay. But only once. I don't feel like I have a good grasp on the bumps, but I will just... 1 bump. Little bump. Nope, that's a bad bump. That's a bad bump. You can make a whole bump, right? Yeah. Bump can be anywhere. But only 1 bump. I hate this. Did we go through the whole playlist again? No, it just paused for some reason. It confirmed that I was still watching. One bump, good. You always have to end in the same shape you started with, that's for sure. Bumping is not okay here, though. I didn't ever solve this one, right? I didn't get it by accident and just go back. No, I just don't know. Start in one shape, end in the same shape that you started. That's all you need. Oh, okay, here. Doesn't matter what you do. Oh, maybe you just need to go through all 4 of them if you... No, because you don't need to go through all 4 circles. Can you? You can go through... As long as you made a turn at some point, you're good in circles. As long as you made a turn at some point with the circles, you're fine. The triangles need you to make a big turn. And you need to go through all of them? Oh, no, you can just do that. You don't need to... Is it the number of a triangle is 3 lines, and I turned once, twice, 3 times. No, but that's not going to be it. A square doesn't need any amount of turns. A circle needs 1 bump. A circle needs 1, 2... How many turns did I make? 1, 2, 3. I made 3 turns for the circle. 1, 2, 3, 4 turns for the triangle. Really? I could not possibly get this, can I? I don't even know. I bumped. There's some bumps. Oh my god, I thought it was gonna be the last one, but it still wasn't. It's needed a lot of turns because it has more angles in it. What do you... Does going through another shape affect your number of bumps? No, that's probably not it, but succeeding is not succeeding. Succeeding is understanding. So going through a shape counts as your bumps. Except not here. Frick. Circle to circle, I turn once and twice. Triangle to triangle, I turn 1, 2, 3 times. Square, I turn 1, 2, 3 times. This I turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. 1, 2, turn once, twice, 3. What did I can't even remember what I did now. It's like that. Turn once, twice, 3, 4 times. Could it be the number of squares between you and your goal? 1, 2, 3, 4. You go 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5 squares between you. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5 squares between you. No, because there can be any number of squares. Like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you can't do 5 that way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 squares between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6! No! I thought I had it! I thought it was just go from one shape to another with 5 in between you. But it's not. Oh, no, I really thought it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It works for everything except 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It works for everything except this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, wait, this is 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm just bad at counting. False alarm. I'm bad at counting. That is 5. It's 5. I thought it was more. I don't know. It looks like a lot. Okay, it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't even. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't get 5 if I do that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, whatever. It's. I know it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's only 4. 1, 2, 3. That's only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel smart. This game makes me feel smart. Circle to circle. I am really getting tired. I don't think I'll go that much longer today. Every time I get one, I feel energized. Circle to circle is good. Circle to circle is good, but passing through something else removes your second dot. As soon as you pass through the square, you lose your second dot. So maybe you just want only one kind of shape. Start from a shape, end in the same shape, don't pass through anything else. Incorrect. But it's okay if it's stars. Start in the shape that has the most, end in the shape that has the most. Do not pass through anything else. As soon as you pass through a triangle, you lose your thing. Yeah, I mean, that's the issue with streaming a puzzle game is you never know when you're just gonna get stuck, and it's just like, cool, this is an hour of me looking at the same puzzle. So far, it's been good. Probably will get harder and harder, but I don't know. I feel like I know what all the options are generally, so it's... I don't think I should ever get too stuck. Go through all of one shape, ignore the other one. The shape you want was squares here. Square was the good shape. It's true, streaming also forces you to not give up, yeah. So there's a good shape that you want to go through all of, and you do not want to touch the other shape. Can there be a neutral shape? What do you lose your first dot for? Hold on. You lose your the first dot is for going through everything. The second dot is the one you lose if you touch the bad thing. So triangle, square is the bad thing. And again, oh god, this is another case where I want everything but not the square. Well, there's an odd number of squares, there's an even number of the other things. There's an even number of the good thing. There's an even number of the good thing. Okay, we have this one. There's an even number of squares and triangles. Thanks. Easy. Circle, square, square is good. Circle, 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 square is good. Yeah, we knew it was coming at some point. So starting in a circle is lovely. It gives you a whole dot all to yourself. Ending in a square also gives you a dot. So you definitely want to start in a circle and end in a square. Circle, square, square is good. Circle, circle, square is good. Maybe it's simple, maybe you just need a different number of each shape. Doesn't matter how many, as long as it is a different number. Nope. These are different, but it's not good. 3, 2 is not good. But in some way, you just need a different number of shape. Okay. Really? We're introducing a third shape again? So ending in the square is good. Starting in a star is good. I don't know what the circle is doing. Okay. Could it just be that you have to go through 2 other shapes? Doesn't matter which ones. Start in circle, end in square, go through 2 other shapes. Those 2 is fine. No, you can only go through, there's 1 other shape. Darn. But either way, you know that you have to start in a star, end in a square. There's 1 shape that you start in, 1 shape that you end in. Here I just went through 1 star. Here I went through a circle and a square. It could still be the number of lines. Like, look. This, it's going to be eventually. This is 1 line. This is 4 lines. Our total number of lines was odd. So like here, star has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lines. This puts us through a total of 10 plus 4 plus 4. That's 18, 19. It's an odd number of lines. 10 and 10 is 20 plus 4 is an even number. You know what? Let's just keep going. End in a circle. Also end in a square if you like. Just end wherever the hell you want, apparently. Okay, I'm probably too tired. I do think I'm gonna quit here and come back to this one, unless I get it in like 2 minutes. I don't think I'm going to, though. So you can start in a star, end in either the circle or the square. Does not matter which. It doesn't seem to ever work if you do too many, but you just need like 1 or 2 others, basically. It works either way. You just... So in this one, you went through 2 more of the same shape. Like, going through the same shape, just 1 more of it, though. What if you go through both? It doesn't work anymore, right? Does it matter where you start? No. Either of these work. That works, that works. That does not work. You went through 1 more star than you went square. Here you can go through 1 more circle than you have squares, or 2 more circles than you have squares. So it doesn't really... Maybe because the square has 4 lines in it, so you can go up to 4. It doesn't look like you can go through a circle here, though, on your way to the square. Like, you're only going through two... Oh, no. Left, right, up, down. So you want to start in a left... You want to start in a right-facing arrow. And you want to end in an up. Start in a right, end in an up. Oh, all the downs are here, all the rights are here, all the ups are here. Okay, it's actually a pretty simple pattern. So start in a left, end in an up. Great. Start in a left, end in an up. Doesn't work. This works. The shape does, it seems to match like the number that you go through. Start in this left, end in this up. Yeah. Start with a right, sorry. Start with a right, end in an up, go through 2. Sure. Start with a right, end in an up, going through 2. Okay. Start with a right, end in an up, but you went through more than 2. So, This is gonna be the final one, yeah. Oh, right, I forgot. You can't keep... I'm so dumb. You can't keep just trial and erroring to know which one to start in, because you have to... You can't do that here. So you have to know which one to start in, which one to end in, and then you want to go through like 2 other shapes on your way. It's just like, I don't know. Start in a star, end in a square, end in a circle. Yeah, okay, let's not trial and error this. Let me give this a go for like a minute, and if I don't get it, we'll stop. There's one shape to start in and one shape to end in. However, sometimes you can have another shape that's available to end in. The starter shape is always just one of them. Starter shape, there's only one, but the ending shape, there was more than one. But only once. Why this time was there more than one okay ending shape? And what is the rule? Do you have to get all of your starting shape? No, because you can do just 2 circles. Is the rule like just get one more of your starting shape and it's fine? Just get at least one more of your starting shape? No. Once you've gotten one more of your starting shape, you must head directly to your ending shape. You can't do weird turns. Yes, you can. All right, yeah, I'm gonna call it here. It's